Good afternoon, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Today in this IBC matchup, the Sandy Valley Lady Cardinals host the Ridgewood Lady Generals. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
High school softball back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel out of the IVC, as it is the Sandy Valley Cardinals hosting the Ridgewood Generals. Good evening, everyone. Nick McWilliams and Aaron Stump as your broadcast crew. The Claxon Communications crew also here bringing you action out of the IVC. And Stump, got to say, we always look forward to a great evening at the ballpark. Finally, some halfway decent weather.
We've kind of come out of the doldrums of the early April weather here. And again, beautiful day here at Sandy Valley. Beautiful facilities they have here. And it gives us a chance to watch a great softball game today. But one of our unique facilities, we actually, I think, get to watch the baseball game just over left field there, too, as well.
Yeah, it's always fun. And, you know, if anyone's going to pull one down the left field line on the softball field or the right field line on the baseball field, you got to yell duck to the outfielder. But we always love coming here. They do have fantastic facilities. It promises to be a heck of a matchup. You know, Sandy Valley coming into this ball game, 7 wins so far this season. And you made note, their offense recently has really been clicking.
Yeah, their offense has been unbelievable the last 3 games. Again, even the last game, 25-2 versus Highland. The last 3 games, they've averaged 16 runs a game. So, again, I think that's first and foremost is that Ridgewood pitching is going to have to kind of try to tame that animal.
Yeah, that's easier said than done, and we'll see how that ends up going. You know, for Ridgewood this season, one of the things that we actually talked with head coach Amber Bates about, they're still kind of trying to figure some things out because not so long ago they lost one of their senior leaders and they're starting shortstops, and that's never something that's easy to try to go through. You know, lost her due to injury, and I think they're still in that phase of trying to figure things out from that, but some young players really stepping up in an expanded role.
Yeah, that's really made a difference for Ridgewood right there. Again, losing their last 3, but again, 2 of those were against a real good Indian Valley team there. So to your point there, again, it has to be that next girl up in that softball mentality right now. They're at the point in the season here where, you know, you kind of been tinkering to this point. You've got 9 or 10 games in and really ready to get to the meat of your season and see what you can do.
Yep, we'll have to wait and see what this one holds for us. It is the Generals taking on the Cardinals live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Stay tuned. We got more of your Wood Electric pregame show on the way. You're hearing from both head coaches right here in Z Country. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April and are open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. IVC softball is on the way. The Ridgewood Generals are in town to take on the Sandy Valley Cardinals. And we go along the base pass with the coach. It is head coach Amber Bates for the Ridgewood Generals. Coach, first and foremost, a couple weather issues as we expect during the spring season, but thankfully we're going to get some softball in today.
Yeah, it's actually a beautiful day. Can't complain. It's probably the warmest day we've played so far besides our scrimmages, so yeah, I can't complain.
Now, whenever it comes to this point of the season, you know, kind of hitting towards the midway point, talking about conference matchups, we always know how tough the IVC is. How do you guys feel coming into this showdown? We've seen you a couple times this season, but where do you feel the Generals are sitting right now?
Well, we're sitting pretty good. I mean, we're not the best shape. 2 weeks ago, we lost our starting shortstop to a knee injury up at Garaway. So that really put a damper as a senior lead and, you know, our shortstop. It's hard to replace, so we're replacing her not only trying to replace her in the lineup and on the field. So that kind of put a damper on things, but it took a few games for the girls to kind of come together and learn that, you know, somebody else has to step up and take that. So we're kind of still figuring that out, but right now they're doing okay. You know, we just came off a game with Indian Valley in 10 innings, so we're kind of coming off that, so they're feeling pretty confident. So yeah, I think right now we're okay.
And whenever it comes to those maybe younger players having to step up when something like that happens, you know, it's unfortunate to see no matter what, but it does give an opportunity for somebody who might not have all the experience yet to show that they've got a little extra something in the tank that can help you guys. How have you felt about the growth of some of the youth on your team?
Actually pretty good. You know, we had that conversation the very next game after we lost Maggie, that somebody's got to step up, and somebody's got to take that lead. We understood the impact it took, but somebody else has to step up. We've had Addie, our junior pitcher, she stepped up, Ava, our senior, and then we've had two of the Prue Chuck and Anna Troy are both trying to step up. So.
And looking across the diamond at Sandy Valley, again, we know conference matchups are always big matchups. You know what kind of defense they present, what kind of pitcher they present. What have you been talking about with the Generals, trying to get them prepared for that?
Our biggest thing is we got to learn to wait back on pitchers. I think our defense is pretty solid for the most part. We just got to back up our pitcher. Preparing for them is just knowing we got to put the ball in play. We got to put pressure on somebody else besides somebody putting pressure on us. So that was the big thing we've talked about the last couple days, especially with not being playing the last few days. So that was the big thing, was let's put pressure on somebody else besides us. So
simple as that, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Generals.
Thank you.
Head Coach Amber Bates for the Ridgewood Generals, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. You'll be hearing from Sandy Valley and Courtney Geiger right after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from Sandyville as the Sandy Valley Cardinals host the Ridgewood Generals. IVC softball's on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We are joined along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling, head coach Courtney Geiger for the Sandy Valley Cardinals. Coach, first and foremost, we're always happy to be out here. You guys have a fantastic facility. A little windy today, but at least just a little bit warmer at least.
A lot better than yesterday. It was a chilly one yesterday. Rain, cold, at least there's some sunshine.
Now, overall, things getting kind of shifted around with the schedule. We know that's just a part of playing spring sports. How focused are the Cardinals going into that, even with some scheduling changes?
We've had a lot of stuff like up and down and back and forth, and we're kind of just like anxious to play. I feel like we've gotten a lot of games canceled. That's really been difficult for us. I mean, we canceled on Monday thinking that they were going to get a bad storm, and then it never came through, and it was beautiful and sunny. So that was kind of a frustrating point for us, having to practice when we're full into games. But the girls are locked in. They're ready to go. They're excited to play. Anytime we can get on the dirt and play on the turf, whatever it may be, we're here ready to go.
Now, tell me about how the season has gone to this point. How would you, I guess you could say, grade things on how you guys have been doing?
Right now, we're 7-3. We haven't gotten many league games in, which has been frustrating for us. Those have been our cancellations, so we've only gotten 2 in. Last night, we got our second one in against Highland. They're coming along well. We had a lot of things going on, mentally and health-wise. We had girls injured in the off-season with different sports. But as we're kind of getting the swing of things, dealing with some other health issues, we're kind of finally being able to get a little comfortable with where we're at. Position changes, losing 3 seniors last year and filling those spots and those roles. They've come a long way. All the work in the preseason is definitely starting to show.
And finally for you, whenever it comes to a league game, thankfully you guys do get one today, yes. But whenever you're taking on Ridgewood, especially in your guys' home field, how are you feeling coming into this matchup? I'm excited to get some good competition. We played some good games leading into this game, but we haven't really got to see much IVC action. Ridgewood gave us, we had close games both times last year. We had a big weather issue last year. We got to 5 innings in, and then the rain came and unleashed. So we didn't get a chance to really go at them. We had a 5-0 game, and then we had, I think it was a 3-0 game at Ridgewood, where they it was back-to-back. They kind of shut us down offensively once they got later into the game, and we struggled to adjust, but we're excited to kind of get at them, get some good competition, and see what they have this season. Well, thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Cardinals.
Thank you.
Head Coach Courtney Geiger, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned because the night's first pitch from Sandyville is on the way. Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio as a part of your Wood Electric pregame show. We are going to get to the night's starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's. And Stump, I'll start off with the visiting Ridgewood Generals. We'll give you the home team. We never do that. Leading things off for Ridgewood, it will be Cadence Lana. She'll be your starting shortstop, wears number 2. Then it's number 17, Micayela Cahill. She'll be starting at second base, batting second. Batting third, the third baseman, Ava Kolbacki. She wears number 26. In the power spot, it's the pitcher, number 4, Addison Lammers. Then behind the plate, it is the catcher, number 9, Kira Schrock. Number 13, Prue Fichek, the center fielder, wearing number 13. Rylan Medley will be your designated player, wearing number 18. Batting 7th, it will be 8th, it will be Kendall Crago, the right fielder, wearing number 5. And number 7, Alexis Starkey, will be starting at first base. And out in the field, in left field, your flex, number 12, Anna Troyer. That is your Wendy's starting lineups for the visiting Ridgewood Generals. Stump, who's starting for Sandy Valley?
Leading off, their shortstop, number 5, Peyton Nicholson, followed by Nadia Douglas playing shortstop, number 4. Batting third, the pitcher, number 3, Bella Mead in the 4th spot. And playing catcher tonight, number 10, Teresa Petro. In right field, number 14, Logan Maley. Followed in the 6th spot by the second baseman, number 24, McKenna Burke. Followed by number 11, your designated player tonight, River Ike. In the 8th spot is the left fielder, number 21, Grayson Winters. And batting 9th and playing center field, number 27, Eliana Cox. And also your flex player playing first base, Brenna Curley tonight for the Sandy Valley Cardinals.
Your starting lineup's always brought to you by Wendy's, and this promises to be a good one out of the IVC, given what we've seen out of the Sandy Valley offense recently. Stump, we know how big this game is going to be for Ridgewood in terms of what Lammers is able to do on the mound. It's going to be a tough task limiting this Sandy Valley offense. As for the Ridgewood side of things, we know how they can help out Lammers on that. Just play that good, solid defense behind her, get those outs that you know you definitely can. We can have ourselves quite the competitive ball game tonight.
Yeah, the secret of the game is not really hard. Again, you got to get those leadoff batters on any way you can. If that's a base hit, if that's a walk, what it is, play some smart ball. Don't make the silly outs. Don't make the forced plays that don't need to be made, and just play within yourselves and keep the close, see what you can do at the end.
Simple as that, really. Well, of course, if you haven't done so, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel and get your notifications on so you never miss when we go live with any of our spring broadcast schedule. Baseball, softball, some track and field as well. And if you've missed any of our broadcasts, you can go back anytime and enjoy all of those, thanks to our fantastic sponsors this year in the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Right Mark Roofing. Also, you get all the spring updates and our scheduling update available on the Big Z Sports Facebook page as well. We'll take one final time out as a part of our Wood Electric pregame show. When we come back, it'll be the night's first pitch here from Sandyville.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April. They're open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month.
Don't miss the buy one get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one get one free paint sale.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School, Big Z Sports Live on our YouTube channel. We're already giving Aidan a hard time behind the camera here for Claxon Communications. He's going to be submitting his letter of resignation to Casey Claxon here shortly, but it is a showdown between Ridgewood and Sandy Valley due up on our YouTube channel. And I don't know about you, Stump, but I'm very much looking forward to this. We had a couple days off, which was weird.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You've had a little bit of smile on your face because of that.
Yeah, well, now it's gone. It's the midweek hump, and now we're sitting here. Well, it's Ridgewood taking on Sandy Valley out of the IVC. We always know how competitive the IVC is. Doesn't matter the sport, doesn't matter the records, doesn't matter any of that. We know how tough this conference can be in pretty much anything whenever it comes to athletics. So I'm curious on your take on this. We know Sandy Valley kind of riding high right now with that offense. Ridgewood, maybe some struggles throughout the season, but excited to get back on the field. How do you see this pairing going today?
And you kind of said it perfectly. I think you got Sandy Valley coming in here with, they're on a roll. And it's amazing how much of this sport is mental, especially in that pitching circle right now. And they've had some great pitching here the last several games. For the Ridgewood Generals, again, it's the mental side of it, but you lost the last three. And, again, it's been against a couple good teams. Indian Valley was a couple of their losses recently. Very talented team right there. But, again, it's how can you put that together, because it just takes one game to kind of turn it around. And it is a little amazing how different these teams play in warmth versus cold conditions. And, again, we got a great day today. Looking forward to a great competitive game.
Yeah, a little bit toasty, or a little bit toastier, I guess you should say, but just with the sun. But outside of that, I mean, there's a breeze and it is a little bit of chill in the air. But thankfully, I think spring weather is about to officially start.
You're not having to worry about the ball slipping out of your hand tonight with the 40-mile-an-hour rain coming at you right there.
What was it yesterday, grapple coming down? Yeah, we didn't have any of that, thankfully, so that's a positive side to this. And I know that coming up here on Friday and this weekend, we'll have some more broadcast on your schedule coming up here before too long. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for all of those updates in our schedule and anything that might be changing and because it's still Ohio at the end of the day. And thankfully, clear blue skies for tonight, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, again, compliments to the Sandy Valley Athletic Department here. A beautiful facility here, natural turf. Again, I'm still partial to that natural turf here, and really done a great job and getting ready for a good game here.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one for sure. Stay tuned with us. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel. All of that good fun stuff. We always do have to tip our caps to these athletic departments and these grounds crews that do such a great job. Fantastic facility here as always.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a little bit of extra pressure on the umpires tonight, man. We got a great view here up and above here, and I don't know about up and down the strike zone, but we'll be able to keep a good eye left and right.
You may do that thing where I play the game with Shannon, and I try to call it before it's even into the glove, but I usually get it wrong. We can try it, though. You sound like you have about as much faith in me as he does.
I don't even have that much faith.
Yeah, well, great. Fantastic. Well, leading things off for the Ridgewood Generals coming up here shortly, it will be Cadence Lana, the shortstop. Micayela Cahill, the second baseman, will be second in your order. And Ava Kolbacki, the third baseman, will be coming up here batting third to get things started for the Ridgewood Generals. As for Sandy Valley, of course, as we know, on the bump for them tonight, it will be the one who has always been, or the one who has been their primary ace so far this season in Bella Meade. She'll be the one who's tasked in the circle. Oh, Stump's getting clarification for something.
I just got a slight lineup in the Ridgewood.
Okay.
So, yep. Again, we got Craig and Troy are actually swapping spots right now. So Troy is actually, yes, going to bat, what would that be, 8th? And Craigle's actually going to be the flex player today.
Okay, simple as that. I'm happy you explained it that way, because otherwise I would have been very confused. So fair enough. So Bella Meade on the mound. We know that, as we were saying, about how dominant she's been at times this season. And, you know, it's got to be something for Coach Courtney Geiger. That's a sigh of relief when you know you can put somebody out there in the circle and have that trust in them.
Well, that's a great benefit for the pitcher, too, because you know how good of an offense you got behind you. So you can just kind of get up there, relax, and throw your pitches the way you want to. And, again, if they get 1 or 2 hits off you, the way they've been hitting the ball lately, you know, no big deal. So, again, stay focused on the batter, get your outs here, and get through the inning.
Simple as that, really. As for Ridgewood, in the leadoff spot for them, and Lana wants to get things started off here early. Not that long ago, you and I were in Newcomerstown for the Ridgewood Newcomerstown game. That was the one that Ridgewood had a lead there early, and really we're having a ton of success defensively on the mound. Weather started kind of rolling in, slowed the game down a little bit, and Newcomerstown came roaring back. I'm sure that's one that the Generals have not forgotten, one that they kind of let slip away.
Yeah, that's what we talk. You know, again, teams play different in different elements right now, and we've had a very cold, very rainy, very dismal spring to this point. So when you get a nice sunny day, again, you get a little extra grip on that ball. You know, again, some of these girls' hands aren't the biggest right now, and they need that little extra grip, and a lot of times that'll affect the pitchers. It'll be kind of interesting to see how that works tonight.
Well, even though it might be a little chill in the air, after the game, all these players are going to get to enjoy some ice-cold chocolate milk to recharge and refuel, courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Foods. And I could say a lot of happy faces were out there when they realized we had the coolers coming in.
You know, I'm not going to lie, Nick. You know, you kind of like, are they all gone? I could use one of those. Yeah. Man, those things are outstanding.
Well, especially when it starts getting just a little bit warmer, but there's just a slight chill in the air as the night rolls on. We're going to get things started off here. Lana to lead things off for the Generals. Thanks for tuning in to the Wood Electric pregame show. It's time for softball again in Z Country. Bella Meade on the mound for Sandy Valley. Gets ready for her first pitch. The sophomore offers it on the inside corner for strike one, and we are underway.
Good, not a surprise early, Nick. Just throwing that right down the pipe right there.
Meade rocks and fires, went the outside corner. A foul tip back in the glove of Petro for strike two. Meade goes inside-outside to start things off.
Tell you, she's got some good heat coming there early, too.
Next delivery was going to be just a touch out of the zone for ball one.
Again, I thought you were doing your Bob Uecker tribute early. Just
haven't yet. Haven't yet. We'll get there. Meade ready. Her 1-2 to Lana is going to be in the dirt. Now 2-2 as Lana battles back to even the count.
I tell you one thing, Bella Meade's done a good job. Nothing right down the pipe. Again, good discipline by Cadence Lana to pull this 2-2, but nothing easy to hit there so far at this bat.
Next offering is swung on and missed. Punch out number one for Meade as Lana is sat down. Micayela Cahill, the second baseman, will now be in. Beautiful day out here in Sandyville, Magnolia. Technically Magnolia. We always call it Sandyville, though.
Yeah, if you're at Sandy Valley, you got to be at Sandyville. That's just the way it works.
Meade ready. Rocks fires, swung on and missed. A mighty hack from Cahill, but she came up with nothing. Nice crowd on hand, pretty full parking lot here. Most those people who parked right along the right field fence, apparently not very confident in a homer out to right field. Next offering from Meade. She tried to take something off of it, but it skipped in the dirt.
Yeah, we've seen, wind tonight blowing kind of left field, kind of straight in a little bit. But we've seen a lot of athletes this year in the softball season be able to throw some pokes out there.
1-1 was cut on and missed by Cahill. Meade went to the outside corner. Cahill with the 1-2 count, chokes up on the handle. Next offering is going to be cut on, fouled away right over our heads. Good luck finding that one, because we saw how it just dropped straight behind the press box.
We have been warned up here already. If a foul ball hits this press box, we're gonna know
it's
about
loud.
it. So yeah,
I remember from last year. It's loud.
We've already been warned.
1-2 again. Tried to take something off again, but it slipped out of her hands. It's 2-2. Seen Meade go to that changeup a couple times so far. Hasn't quite found the grip yet. Meade's 2-2 inside as Cahill ducks out of the way. Full count.
Tell you, Micayela doing a nice job making her work, and you never know when that's going to pay off later down in the game right now. So nice bat for her, taking this full count, and now see if we can get one in the zone.
3-2's cut on, fouled away again. Surprised you didn't park closer than you did.
No, I've seen what some of these girls can do with a bat, and
where in the world did you
take
end
no
up?
chances.
Now I see it. The car that lives.
Far right field.
3-2, swung on, put into play. Shortstop comes up, gloves, fires on to first, and that is going to be out number 2. Good glove over there from short by Peyton Nicholson.
Peyton Nicholson, nice job, shortstop. Again, she had a great basketball season early this year, but she moves very well laterally and did a nice job charging that ball and getting the close out at first.
Ava Kolbacki, the third baseman, will come in. Wind is howling right now.
Tell you what, we got a good announcer up here tonight, man. The scoreboard operator, we got a professional operation going here.
Popped up, right side, trailing into foul territory, and it will hook out of play.
Man, did that thing really hook there out of play right there. Thought she had a play at first, and that thing ended up being about 10, 15 feet over the other side of the fence.
So first baseman over there, you're really tempted to just pop open that gate real quick and just keep running. Say, no, Blue, it's still in play. We promise. Meade ready again. 0-1, too far outside, a little high as well.
Yeah, and somehow we're going to have to get our center field cameraman to relay the baseball score over here.
Ground ball, Nicholson gloves it cleanly and on to first for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning to start things off for Meade and Sandy Valley. Cardinals will be at the plate right after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Bottom of the first inning. It will be up at the plate for Sandy Valley. Nicholson, Douglas, and Meade due up for this half inning. On the mound, Addison Lammers, the junior for Ridgewood, tasked with shutting down this Sandy Valley lineup. And We saw Lammers against Newcomerstown, what was that, a week or two ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And, really overall we were impressed for the majority of that game with Lammers' ability to kind of command the zone. And she really did not make it easy on those Trojans batters.
No, that's the one thing that I'm on right now, really playing some nice team ball right now. Understanding that I don't have to strike everybody out. And that's something that, against the Sandy Valley team, you can't overthrow. You can't get behind them. So relax, throw your balls, throw your strikes, I guess, but throw them, in the zone there, and really let your infield help you, get some outs here.
Lammers getting warmed up, had a couple that sailed on her there, and she just shared a good laugh with Kira Schrock behind the plate. So that's all right. I'm happy I'm getting those out now.
Well, it's one of those things, too. She's amped. She's ready to go here. You're playing a good against the lineup, so you got to kind of tell your nerves, okay, take it easy here right now. But you can just tell the way she's throwing right now, she's ready to go.
Peyton Nicholson, the lefty shortstop, will get things started off as she gets the final words of instruction from her coach and Courtney Geiger as the Cardinals will get things underway.
Said Peyton should be nice and warm here in the batter's box. He had 2 of the 3 outs at the top of the first, playing a nice job at shortstop.
Lammers is ready, and her first delivery is going to be outside and high for ball 1. Nicholson looking for that slap hit out of the left-handed batter's box. Cole Baki over at third base will come in. Lammers ready again. Nicholson runs up and offers, swung on and missed.
Peyton Nicholson's got a lot of speed right there, so the slap bunt makes sense. But I've always really respected the girls that could do that because it was hard enough trying to hit a ball while you're sitting still, let alone trying to run and hit at the same time.
Swung on and missed again there from Nicholson. Yeah, that's I've never quite understood how you can make that contact. But the ones who can do it well, boy, are they dangerous.
They're hard.
Lammers ready. Operating quickly, the 1-2, too high.
Yeah, and Lammers doing a good job. They're ahead of the count right now, 2-2, so still in control of what you can throw here.
Big gap in left center if Nicholson can make contact. Left fielder shaded closer towards the line. Lammers' next delivery, swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Nicholson is set down, and Lammers starts the game off with a K.
Well, both pitchers starting off the game. Both first batters going down on strikes here. So, again, nice pitch by Addison Lammers there in control, and great first out.
Another lefty, and Nadia Douglas will stand in for her first plate appearance. Outside, offering from Lammers.
Yeah, you look back, it is kind of comical. She sailed a few of those during warm-ups. We get to game time. Man, she's pitching great so far.
Too high again. You might have given her the big Z kibosh. Windy night here from the Sandy Valley Schools Complex. Thankful for a press box today.
Yeah.
2-0, too far outside. Douglas ahead in the count, 3-0.
Left the house today. My wife was a little concerned. You don't have much on. And I'm like, we're in the press box, buddy. It's luxury tonight.
Lammers takes a deep breath, toes the rubber again. 3-0's too high, so 4 straight balls to Douglas. And the game's first base runner stands on at first. Bellamy, the pitcher, will now come in. Looking to help herself out on the offensive side of things after a very productive first 3 batters she faced.
And to this point in the season, that's where Sandy Valley's really excelled right now, just getting girls on base and really doing the right things to get them around.
Popped up, straight back, Schrock looking for it, locates it, and almost makes the offhanded catch there as she kept having to turn the glove a different direction. That ball really just had backspin and kept going towards the cage.
Yeah, really did a nice job. Again, wasn't sure where the ball was to begin with, but did a great job of not panicking, caught the ball, and a great attempt right off her glove, unfortunately.
So Meade, 0-1 count upcoming. It's hard enough to see the ball that gets hit straight up, but then when you get the backstop in there with it, too. It really messes with your depth perception. 0-1 offering. Too high. Big lead over there at first from Douglas. Schrock hesitating, almost pump fake the throw.
Said, who's going to flinch first?
1-1 offering to Meade. Swung on, popped up, straight back, and it's over our heads again.
Tell you, from what we've been told, we aren't going to flinch if the ball comes back here in the fence. So we're going to flinch when that thing hits the roof.
I've been in here when it goes off the roof, and yeah, it's you hear it.
Our listeners might hear it too.
1-2. Swung on, fouled right back towards us. Thought something came off the backstop. I think one of the clips might have come off. You can tell what fields have been standing for a while, judging by the structural integrity of the chain link on the backstops. 1-2 in the dirt off of Schrock's leg, and Douglas is on the move and will be moving up to second easily on the pass ball.
Yeah, Nadia Douglas doing a nice job being on her toes right there as soon as it went past the catcher there, right on the second base. And again, one out, girls in scoring position. We'll see what Bellamede can do here.
2-2 offering. On the outside corner, strike three is called as Meade is sat down looking. 2 punch-outs for Lammers. Catcher Teresa Petro will stand in with 2 gone, runner in scoring position.
Tell you, great pitch there by Addison Lammers. Again, you can let your head go down, after she did the walk, but she comes right down, gets the second strikeout of the inning, and 2 outs.
Swung on and fouled towards the Ridgewood dugout. Petro way out in front of it.
She was either going to catch that, it was so far inside, she turned right on it. So I don't know if that was a swing or a protection swing right there.
Somehow, if you can get your hands to it, though, and pull it down the left field line and keep it fair, that ball will go a while if you can hit it on a line. Center fielder now shades to left center. Lammers, next delivery is fouled away by Petro.
Again, Lammers doing a nice job. Again, staying ahead of the count right now. You're 0-2 and can really throw any pitch in your arsenal right now.
Bottom of the first, no score. 0-2 count. Lammers ready again. Delivery to Petro. Swung on and missed, and Lammers sits her down for strike 3. As we move on to the second inning, no score. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Sarshow name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshown.
Addison Lammers, Kira Schrock, and Prue Fichuk will be coming up for the Ridgewood Generals. Way part of the second inning. Thanks for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Today's presentation brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all of your insurance needs, be sure to give Zach Bo Tyson Company a call, whether that be home, auto, farm, business, small business, I don't know. How many other things can we list on that? I'm sure Zach and Company can get it done for you. That auto thing would really come in handy for you, although I guess yours wasn't technically an insurance claim. It was a
Yeah.
it was a car didn't work anymore
That's
claim.
a lot of luck in the old motor department, water pump department.
Yeah, what's going on with the stumps right now with that?
Man.
First delivery to Lammers is low, ball one.
Yeah, thankfully I didn't need insurance. Been nicer to have covered it, but yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work that way. As the next one to Lammers is cut on and missed. Meade went to the outside corner. Through the first 4 batters now, at least for the first 2 pitches, inside-outside, both times for Meade. Her next delivery's cut on. That's a line drive over the left fielder's head. Back towards the fence. It's going to take one hop. There goes Lammers as she'll round first and pull up standing at second with a leadoff double.
You know, if you're a pitcher and you want to figure out how do I get this thing started, you just kind of take care of business yourself.
Kira Schrock, the catcher, will now stand in. Courtesy runner, I thought. Guess not. It looked like Coach Bates was looking in the dugout. I thought for a second she was going to get a courtesy run.
Addison saying,
I got this.
Man, I just drilled that ball. I'm feeling good out here. Let's go. Again, great hit out there to left field over Grayson Winter's head. Again, unable to get it, but just a hard hit.
Perfectly placed bunt by Schrock. Third baseman charges, throws it away down the first base line, and rounding third and coming home is Lammers. Now Schrock is going to advance to second.
Again, great bunt there. You're forcing Sandy Valley's infield to field that ball and make a good play. Unfortunately, it went past the first baseman, Brenna Curley, there. And again, nice play by Logan Maley to back that up. Again, you like to kind of see her throw that into second base and keep that runner at first, but try to gun him out at home.
Prue Feachuk, the center fielder, is in. Third baseman will play in, maybe expecting another bunt attempt. Meade gets ready. There's the bunt. It's another perfectly placed one. Meade will glove it cleanly. On to first. She'll get the out, but advancing on to third is Schrock. So a nice sacrifice for Feachuk. Has Ridgewood in business for a score again.
Again, Bella Meade doing a nice job there, rushing the bunt right there, and a nice strike to first base for the first out of the game.
Rylan Medley, the designated player, now in.
Ridgewood doing a nice job with the small ball right there. Again, one out, and Kira Schrock on third here, and we'll see a big run out there.
Another bunt attempt. That one's going to be fouled back past Petro. I have told you this time and time again, but how big of a fan I am of small ball.
Yeah, if you can play it, man, it is effective and puts a lot of pressure on the defense as well.
Infield will play in, trying to cut off that run at home.
Almost caught the Cardinals off balance there at first.
Another bunt attempt will be pulled back, and it is a ball on the outside corner to Medley. Just off the outside corner, I should say.
And that's a good call because we can see left and right off the play there. That was a good call.
We can't tell up or down. We have to judge off the catcher's glove, and if you're really good at framing pitches, you're going to fool us. 1-1. Another bunt attempt. That's fouled away as well for Medley. So now with 2 strikes, likely swinging away. Infield will stay in. Schrock stands on third after the error. 1-0. Ridgewood with the early lead here in the second inning.
All right, prognosticator, what's she doing here?
Swinging. And fouling it away.
You know, if we had like a video delay of like 5 seconds for this, man, I mean, you would seem like the most educated broadcaster ever.
I'd still somehow mess it up. I have that much, or lack of faith in myself, I should say. The 1-2. Inside corner, strike 3 is called. Medley sat down, and it's out number 2.
Again, great pitch by Bella Meade right there, bearing down right there, right on the inside corner. A great third strike pitch.
Kendall Crago. Or pardon me, no, that would be Anna Troyer, who we got that late lineup change. Troyer was going to be your flex out in left field, but now in the batting lineup. First offering too low to her. Kendall Crago became your flex out there in right.
Tell you what, I was wondering if the announcer got that information. Did a great job. He did good over there.
Next offering, swung on and fouled off the Sandy Valley dugout.
Good thing they have fences in front of that dugout.
Well, whoever's – I think Coach Geiger might have flinched.
Tell you, got the sun in your eyes right there and see that ball come right at you, understandably so.
1-1's cut on and missed. Actually might have been a foul tip there instead off the bat of Troyer. So now a 1-2 as Meade looks to limit the damage. Generals lead 1-0, top of the second inning here from Sandy Valley High School.
Yeah, that's a potential big run hanging out there on third base right now. So there's a big difference between a 1-0 score and a 2-0 score.
1-2, swung on and missed as Meade will sit down Troyer. We'll move to the bottom of the second inning. Ridgewood strikes first. Sandy Valley at the plate right after this.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, 1-0 as Ridgewood gets on the board thanks to a leadoff double from Addison Lammers. Eventually came home on the throwing error. Kira Schrock on the bunt, reached safely, got all the way to third, but then was left stranded. Bellamy did a good job working out of it, but Ridgewood getting that first run on the board, big confidence booster.
Yeah, we talked how mental this game is, and that's really important for these girls. And now when you play ahead of the game, it's a lot different than always coming from behind. So Ridgewood doing a nice job of playing small ball there, getting the run in right now, and you got a 1-0 lead. And let's see what happens here in the bottom of the second.
Logan Maley, McKenna Burke, and River Eck will be coming up at the plate for the Cardinals. Stump offering up his chair. I guess I'm the old man now.
I didn't want you to fall over.
It could happen. Swung on and missed from Maley. Why is this seat so warm?
Just it's the warmth of my heart and my admiration for you, Nick.
Okay. The 0-1 swung on and missed. So many comments that I'm going to keep to myself after that one.
I'm sure I'll hear it off there.
You will. Also, on August 17th, you and I are going to be working a lot.
We are.
Or August 16th, pardon me.
As I say, it's 16th, isn't
16th, I'll get the date right at some point. Next offering, swung on and missed, so 3 pitches there, and Maley is sat down.
Lammers having a heck of a game here. 4 outs, 4 strikeouts.
Not bad.
No, that's a pretty good percentage right there.
Only other batter was a 4-pitch walk. McKenna Burke, the second baseman, comes in. First offering swung on and missed. Lammers got the heat past her. August 16th. Why do I want to keep saying 17th? August 16th, of course, is what we're referring to.
We're going to be slightly drained and tired the 17th.
We will. Country Waves 2025 on the way. Next delivery on the inside corner, strike 2. Check out mwcd.org or wtuz.com to score your tickets.
Yeah, we'll both be there. Again, this is the 3rd year we've done this, and first 2 years have just been exceptionally awesome. And great venue right there, and appreciate the partnership between WTUZ and MWC to make it happen. And had some great crowds the last couple of years. Looking forward to the same thing this year.
Next one to Burke was a little bit high outside. Now 1-2. Lammers' next offering swung on, fouled away as Burke will stay alive. Went to the inside corner again.
Who we got this year, Nick?
It would be Jackson Dean, accompanied by Matt Stell, coming out this year to Atwood Lake Park.
I tell you what, I've heard a lot of good buzz for those two right now. A lot of excitement here, and again, you get a chance to come out to Atwood Lake Park the evening of August 16th and have a great time.
Next one to Burke is cut on and miss, so 5 punch-outs for Lammers to start things off. Kind of a similar thing she had rolling in from that Newcomerstown game we had featured.
She did, and again, you can just see her confidence just grow here as she puts one batter down after the next right now, and it's amazing when you get that confidence going. Here we go.
River Ike will now stand in. Swung on and missed on the first offering. Yeah, you aren't kidding about even the lead up to that, but also, yeah, the 17th. My wife, I hope she doesn't expect much from me. I'm not gonna be getting much done the next day. 0-1, swung on and missed again as Lammers blew it right past her.
You know, it's one of those things we've both been involved in the setup, and, you know, it is so much fun for us, but there's a lot of work behind the scenes that happens with a lot of people, so, again, appreciate the sponsors and the partnership that happens there, and it's just a great event for the area around here.
Next offering, too low, now 1-2. Yeah, the day starts at a certain time on the 16th and pretty much ends on the 17th at the same time it started on the 16th. Now the 1-2. Swung on and missed, so Lammers sits down the side. 1-2-3 inning again. She's got 6 punch-outs. Big Z Sports will return on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, and leading things off and seeing strike one, Alexis Starkey, the first baseman for the Generals. So far, the only blemish for either of the pitchers in this game was when Addison Lammers came around to score for Ridgewood. It has been a rather effective pitching outing for both Bella Meade and Addison Lammers to this point, other than the fact for the Generals getting that 1 run on the board. Meade sure came out firing after that.
Yeah, if you're Lammers, again, you got the double, you got 6 punch-outs right now. You can't ask for much more.
Starkey fouled away the 0-2. Be going back to the top of the order with Lana Cahill still due up this half inning.
Tell you, we get the sun going down here. A ball from short being thrown to first is going to be interesting, looking right into it.
Popped up, left side, left fielder trailing back and making the grab for out number 1. Nice play out there by Winters, who tracked it all the way.
Yeah, Grayson Winters doing a nice job. As soon as that ball came off the bat, she moved right away, got right under the ball, and plenty of time to make that nice catch. I was expecting the winds kind of calmed down here a little bit down here. Expecting that thing to come back a lot more, and it was pretty true off the bat.
Cadence Lana in, ground ball. Meade gloves it and gets the out at first. Nice play by Meade, who stayed in front of it and kind of almost just slapped it down to the ground to get a hold of it.
And Meade's not going to toss that over very slowly, is she? She's gonna rocket that thing over to first base. So Brendan Curley better be on her toes right there, getting ready to go.
First delivery that Cahill swung on and missed. She ground out to short her first time up. Had a great battle going on with Meade. It's just the second batter of the game. I think saw about 8 pitches. So she probably got a pretty good feeling about what Meade's offering. 0-1, swung on, ground ball. Third baseman will come over and make the grab, and over to first and throws it wide. Now rounding first and going on into second is going to be Cahill, who's safe. Douglas.
Was going to be a close play. Sorry, Nick. Was going to be a close play there at first right now, and again, doing a nice job putting the pressure on the infield, and Cahill doing a nice job ending up on second base. That's going to be the second error for the infield there for the Cardinals right there. And the first one was costly. Let's see if they can, if Bellamy can get them calmed down here and get the third strike out.
Ava Kolbacki pops it up, right side, right fielder racing in towards the line and will make the basket catch for out number 3. What a play over there in right. We'll move on now to the home half of the third inning. 1-0, Ridgewood leads. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind. And there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
891 due up here for the Sandy Valley Cardinals. Big Z Sports back on our YouTube channel. Get subscribed today so you never miss out on any of our broadcasts. Nice play out there in right field to end that defensive part of the inning for Logan Maley.
Yeah, Logan Maley, again, great play out there. Covered a lot of ground right there. Like you said, had a great basket catch right there. Big out for the Sandy Valley Cardinals.
Now, we won't spoil this yet. Did you get confirmation on what we...
She's at 189 right now.
Coming into the game or
right
as of
now.
right now? Oh, okay.
189.
We'll let you know what we're talking about there here in a second. Next one, cut on, pop up, center field. Center fielder comes in and will make the grab for out number 1. What Stump's referring to, we actually got a text from Casey Claxon. Addison Lammers on the mound for the Ridgewood Generals. 189 is in reference to her career strikeouts coming in here. She's closing in on that 200 mark. Fantastic accomplishment if she can get that. She's only a junior. Missed did not play her freshman year due to injury, so this is only her second year on varsity. So for Lammers, chasing some pretty lofty goals here as her first offering to Eliana Cox is cut on and missed. So with her 6 strikeouts so far today, you said at 189.
Yeah, you would think, ooh, man, coming in here at 183, you're thinking, ooh, that's a tall task. You look at the first 2 innings when we got 6 strikeouts, we're like, oh, maybe.
It's an 0-2 count to Cox. Next deliveries, cut on and missed. Strikeout number 7 on the game for Lammers. And now 190. Back to the top of the order. Peyton Nicholson, the shortstop, will stand in. Sandy Valley still looking for their first base knock. Only base runner through that first time in the order was a walk for Nadia Douglas. Lammers kicks, fires. There's a bunt attempt, and it's fouled off the cage. Sometimes your infield will give you a hard time if you're behind the plate stump when you don't catch it off of the backstop. They're like, oh, come on. Yeah. If only that were still a live ball.
I said, I bet you never heard that as a catcher, though, back in your day. Never.
Not once.
Nothing hits the ground.
0-1, too high. Nothing hits the ground. Well, that's a lie. Lammers' 1-1 offering is going to be slapped down the third baseline, but hook well foul. Ava Kolbaki and Courtney Geiger having a laugh over there. I think Ava was giving Coach Geiger a hard time because she didn't field that ball. Now the 1-2. Swung on and missed as Lammers goes upstairs for her 8th punch out of the game. We move on now. Ridgewood will be at the plate coming back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Back to Sandy Valley High School as we get the 4th inning underway. 1-0, Ridgewood leads, and it will be starting things off this half inning. Lammers at the plate so far is the only base knock in this ball game, too, if you can believe it or not. And she'll slap the first one she sees towards the second baseman, who has a hard time handling it, and Lammers will reach safely.
Yeah, McKenna Burke, you just knew that was going to be a hard play. As soon as she hit that right off the bat, you could just see the spin of that softball. And McKenna, again, doing a nice job trying to charge the ball right there, but just had so much spin kicked away right there. And nice hustle by Lammers there to get back on first base.
It's one of those in-betweeners, too, where you're coming in as an infielder and you're thinking you're going to be able to catch it on a line, but it happens to fall just right in front of your cleats. Kira Schrock will be in. She bunted, or had a bunt attempt her last time up and reached on an error. Sees ball 1 in the dirt. Good pick by Petro behind the plate. Meade comes set. Her 1-0. Swung on and missed. Schrock couldn't catch up to it. Lammers getting a decent lead over there at first after the pitch. Petro looking down a couple times. Meade rocks, fires now. Schrock's going to try a bunt, and she'll hook it foul.
Again, right idea right now. And sometimes you almost try to get a little too perfect with that bunt, trying to go right down the third baseline. Might have been the case there. And again, it's already difficult trying to hit this pitcher right now, but just try to get it down, knock it down probably 10 feet, and try to knock it closer to the pitching mound. You got a successful bunt there.
1-2. Swung on, fouled towards us.
I
saw that.
I flinched.
Okay, there's chain link.
There's chain link.
There's glass.
There's a lot in front of us right now.
It's a hard habit to break, I get it.
I knew you weren't going to save me, so I had to protect myself.
I know, those years are behind me. Next one, popped up, straight up, right side as it tails over. First baseman comes over. That ball had a lot of run on it, but finally making the grab as it kept on moving was Curley.
Yeah, we talked about that wind. Again, the wind's kind of gusting here at times. It dies down, but right there seemed like a simple pop-up, but that kept pushing in, and great hustle by Brenna Curley there for the second out.
If you check the center fielder.
Or first out, I should say.
She had a sacrifice her first time up. So he's first one, a strike snap throw by Petro, but it's not going to be in time.
Tell you, that's a nice little rocket she's got behind home plate there. That got down there in a quick hurry.
That's why the last batter I mentioned, Petro, was looking down there. And I think Lammers realizes she can't get too far off.
That's a good warning shot right there.
0-1. Swung on and missed. Petro doing a nice job keeping it in front of her. Lammers stands on at first, 1 out. Generals up 1-0. Top of the fourth inning live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, brought to you in part by Right Mark Roofing. Next delivery, just off the outside corner.
You almost went Bob Uecker on us. Almost. You did good.
It'll happen. Of course, as we mentioned, Right Mark helping make this presentation possible. All of your commercial roofing needs, trust Right Mark to help you out with that, especially with all that rain that we had recently. 1-2. Swung on, put into play. Second baseman trails over, pops up into her chest, and she's not going to be able to hold on to it. So another base runner reaches. 2 on with 1 out. Rylan Medley will come in, the designated player.
Yeah, those are the plays that are tough if you're a softball team. It's not that you don't get another out, it's that you don't get any outs right there. And now you have runners on first and second with a single out. And was that the second error for the infield here at Sandy Valley?
That was going to be a bunt attempt. Now Lammers might be caught out in no man's land, but scrambles back into second. Petro came out, thought about gunning it down to second, but held on to it. And I stand corrected, Stump. You're right. Third error. Douglas at third will play in. Another bunt attempt. That one's fouled away from Medley. Similar part of the order, actually the same part of the order where Meade ran into some problems earlier but worked herself out of it. However, the Generals did get the 1 run out of it. Another bunt attempt. That spins backwards and goes foul.
Yeah, I think both the combination of Ridgewood playing some good small ball and Sandy Valley kind of hurting themselves right now with the errors right now with the middle of this lineup.
Meads 1-2 in the dirt. Petro digs it off the plate again.
But again, when you got Bellamide on the mound, it's possible to leave them right there and get another 2 out. So you can't panic if you're Sandy Valley right now. You've made the errors, nothing you can do about it. Just focus on the batter at hand and getting 2 more outs, getting out of this inning.
2-2. Too high. Medley sees the count run full.
And Medley doing a nice job. Again, when you get behind there as a batter, you kind of get a little antsy there and don't want to see that third strike going by you. But she's done a nice job of staying patient right now and, again, running that count full.
3-2 offering in the dirt, and bases will be loaded with 1 gone with Anna Troyer due up. First walk issued by Meade. Lammers on at third, Fichuk on at second, now Medley at first. First time up for Troyer. She was a strikeout back in the second inning. That's going to be put into play. Charging, it's going to be Burke at second. She's not going to be able to go home. Throws on to first and will eventually get the out. So the fielder's choice for Troyer will net the second run for the Generals.
Good. Brenna Curley doing a great job there. That was a kind of a low throw there, but she's doing a nice job scooping it up for the second out of the inning.
So Lammers came home. Fichuk now stands on at third. Medley on at second. Alexis Starkey, the first baseman, she flew out to left, her only other at bat. Swung on and missed. Took a big hack at it, but couldn't connect.
Again, if you're Ridgewood out there, you got 2 big runs out there right now.
Credit to Lammers getting down the line there as fast as she did, as Burke did not have the play at home. Next delivery's too high.
Yeah, Burke did a nice job there. Again, you thought she was going to go home, and I'm like, this isn't a good decision right there. And she kind of pumped it and held on to it with at least getting that second out there. Smart play.
1-1, cut on, ground ball. Third baseman and Douglas grabs it on to first and will just get the out. So another run comes across for the Generals. 2-0. Ridgewood leads. Sandy Valley due up right after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Bottom of the fourth inning here from Sandyville. just making sure Aidan's on his toes.
Hey, it's pointing. All right, we're live. Go. We're live, gentlemen. You want to get going here? Do your thing.
I'm just gonna throw him for a loop one of these times. Take the headset off and just hand him the mic.
Hey, this may be Aidan's last game by his own choice. He's done a great job. I don't know if he'll put up with the two of us much longer here. We may get tossed out of here.
2-3-4 due up for Sandy Valley. Still hunting for their first hit in this ball game. And the first offering to Douglas ran inside. She had to dance out of the way. Those are ones you might hear some chirping from your own dugout. Wear it for or something like that.
Yeah. We need some girls on base. Let's go.
And so far to this point, Cardinals with one base runner, and actually was Douglas who walked in the first inning. Next one. Catches the outside corner, strike one.
Man, there's just nothing easy to hit right now by Lammers right now. Like you said, the first one was inside really good. That next pitch just off the outside corner, making it very difficult for these batters to kind of hone in on anything.
Now the 1-1, cut on, put into play. Third baseman and Kolbacki does a nice job fielding it over there at third, and she'll gun her out at first.
Man, Kolbacki, man, she's got a rocket over there right now. Kind of cuffed her. The ball did coming into her. Man, she rocketed that thing over there, and nice play.
Always impressive to watch somebody at third base who really has a good handle on the position, just smooth as always. Bella Meade will stand in. She struck out looking, her only at bat this game. Fouled off on the high heat, did Meade. It's a confidence booster, too, for Lammers when she sees her defense behind her making good plays like that.
Yeah, right now, this general team's playing really well together right now. To your point, just really good team defense.
0-1 was high again. Meade held off that time with the flinch of the hands, thought about offering.
Of course, it does help when you have as many strikeouts as
That'd
she
be
has
8 of them. I say confidence builder, and she's got 8 strikeouts. 1-1. Too low.
Yeah, but to your point, Nick, again, you can just sit, relax, and throw your pitches, not feel like everything's got to be perfect when you have that defense behind you, too, which is a really boost, for your pitcher.
Lammers gets set. Her 2-1 delivery. Swung on, fouled, straight back again.
It'll be interesting if Bella Meade can do, again, what Lammers did. Lammers really got this game started here with her double over the left fielder. Again, you're pitching and, again, get your own spark going on your own team, and we'll see if Bella can do the same thing.
2-2. Held off again. Lammers keeping it up in the zone for the most part in this at-bat to Meade.
Tell you, good eye by Meade right there. We've talked how many times when those come a little bit high, they just look like beach balls coming in, and sometimes they're very hard to lay off of, and doing a nice job with the plate discipline.
3-2. Swung on, cranked, left side, left fielder, trailing back, hooking, and it will go foul. Meade got a lot of contact on it, but the wind blowing down the left field line pushed it almost out of play.
Tell you, that would have stayed fair. We might have had ourselves a 4-bag dinger right there. Right now, that one ended out, and again, with that wind going hard to left field there, just enough to get outside the fence there.
That's the one as a batter, too. You see it when you leave the batter's box looking down the left field line. You're like, that is perfect. And then by the time you're at first, it's about 20 feet out of play.
Yeah, can't put that much English on it.
3-2 again. Outside corner, but it's too low. So the second walk issued by Lammers. And the second base runner on now for Sandy Valley, Teresa Petro, coming to the plate.
Again, how it all starts, just getting that first batter on base right now. And we've seen Sandy Valley explode for runs here the last few games. We'll see if that trend continues tonight.
See if Meade wants to put some pressure on here if she'll be on the move. Lammers rocks, fires. Petro swings and misses. Lammers had the bottom drop out from that pitch.
Good. Kira Schrock doing a nice job for the Ridgewood Generals behind home base right there and keeping all the runners close, the very few that have been on.
0-1 offering, inside corner. There goes Meade, and she will be in there standing up, safely with a stolen base. Good hustle for Meade, puts herself in scoring position. Petro trails in the count 0-2. Shortstop coming over in Ridgewood, and Lana had her glove on it, out of her glove, and off the helmet of Meade, who probably got a decent chuckle. The 0-2. Swung on, popped up, straight back, well out of play. You're just bracing yourself for one off the rooftop.
I am, yeah. I'm glad we got these headphones.
Oh, it's just as loud, I promise. Big spot here for Petro. Her team down by 2. Lammers kicks, fires too high.
Got another nice pitch up and in right now. You don't want your batter getting too comfortable, hanging over that plate too much. So she's doing a nice job, just kind of brushing her back a little bit, letting her know she's still there.
Left fielder almost hugging the line. Center fielder shades over to left center. Lammers next deal, too high again. Lammers has found success with Petro when she hammered the inside part of the plate. She's kept it there, and no surprise because we know there's a lot of pop out of number 10 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, one thing that's always good to see, again, another multi-sport athlete for Sandy Valley there. Petro, a nice basketball player here. Great to see her out in the softball field doing so well.
Swung on, popped up, left side, out of play again.
Yeah, Teresa does a great job behind the plate right there, and we've seen a couple times tonight. She's got a little rocket connected on that shoulder there. Does a nice job keeping the batters close, or the runners close, I should say.
2-2 upcoming again.
Figured out, I'm going to have to split you two, aren't I, man? You.
No, I'll explain here in a second. 2-2, too low. Schrock digs it out of the dirt, but Petro works the count to full.
Again, Petro doing a nice job. Patience up there, running that count full, making Lammers work.
I was giving Aidan a hard time before the game because he pulled his truck down here to get all of his equipment out. And I said, just leave it parked over there by the dugout. He just said he's happy he didn't listen to it. 3-2. Swung on. Pulled foul again. I told him, I said, what are the odds? You know? It's a whole lot of green in front of you and just one vehicle.
With him, pretty good. Probably spot on.
See, windshield or roof or hood or somehow all three.
Out of that point, a little delay in the game right here as we get one of the foul balls back in action here.
Oh, after they needed to get a Sherpa to go down the hill to get him. Lammers, another deep breath, gets ready. Her 3-2. In the dirt, and the bases will be, there'll be 2 runners on now, as I forgot.
Bases will be half full.
Yes, they will, well, a little more than half. Back-to-back walks now issued as Petro will stand on at first. Logan Maley is in. Strikeout for her in her only plate appearance. Forgot about Douglas's ground out to start the inning.
Good. Meade and Petro both doing a good job. Strikes out their first at-bats there, and very patient bats the second time around there, ending up on first and second base, putting a little bit of pressure for the first time on Lammers.
Hammer's kick, steal, swung on and missed. Maley couldn't catch up to the high heat.
Again, we talk about those ones that come a little high, just looking like beach balls, and right there was a prime example of just not being able to hold off on that one.
0-1, swung on and missed again.
Last couple batters, we've seen Lammers kind of get ahead in the first couple pitches there and kind of let them slip away here, towards the last few pitches. So be interesting here if she can bear down, get the second out of this inning, or if we get bases loaded here.
0-2. Inside corner, strike 3 is called. Big second out for Lammers.
You got your little tally going here. What number is that, Nick?
Well, I got to go through and do math because I messed it up. That is strikeout number 12 for her, now sitting at 192 for her career. Next one swung on and missed by Burke. Thanks to Casey Claxon bringing our attention to that. Impressive, too, considering just her second year of varsity action.
Oh, that's unbelievable. If she pitches too many other games like this, 300's not going to be that far off.
The 0-1 swung on and missed again, actually a foul tip. So Burke slips behind 0-2.
It's amazing, Nick. We've seen, teams struggle for the first 3-4 innings, and just something just clicks and turns around the 5th, 6th, 7th innings. And, again, we've seen the firepower that Sandy Valley has, and to this point it's been contained.
Swung on and missed again as Lammers works out of the jam. Ridgewood still leads 2-0. We'll move on into the 5th inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
Top of the order coming up for the Ridgewood Generals. 2-0 lead as they will look to add to that. Lana Cahill Kulbaki will be coming up here in a little bit. And right now, so much of high school softball comes down to who's going to make the least amount of mistakes. And it's been a little bit of a problem for the Sandy Valley defense this game so far. That's really what's netted the 2 runs. Bellamede pitching a pretty good game on the mound to this point. And actually has really, by our count, Stump has only forfeited the 1 hit thus far.
Yeah, she's had a great time, or she's had a great time on the mound. Great game on the mound right there, right down just foul. But yeah, she's had a great game.
I think you started 4 different sentences there,
the mound down here. A lot of fun up here. And again, to your point, just a few too many errors, which is not typical of the Sandy Valley defense right now. It's really been the difference right now. And Lammers actually coming in and scoring both runs right now.
A 1 delivery. Bounced off in front of the plate. Now 1-1. Those hits that go down the line look so good off the bat, but so much tailspin. Just like my tee shot.
Your T-shirt's not even that good.
No, it won't even go that far either. 1-1. Too low.
We talk about, this softball game, again, it's a lot of, preparation, but it takes a little bit of luck. And we've seen, not any really, we've seen a couple hard hits by Ridgewood, but a lot of balls just off the end of the bats.
Douglas with a nice play over at third and gets Lana out for out number 1. High hop, but slapped it down into her glove with the throwing hand.
Yeah, great job by Nadia Douglas over there, to your point. Nice job fielding right there and fired it right into her chest there. Nice catch, nice play.
Cahill has ground out and reached on an error. Looking to get something started for Ridgewood. And she'll pop up. That's in shallow territory in center field. Center fielder can't make the grab, and the shortstop was also there in Nicholson. It was one of those in-betweeners again. And between the likes of Cox and Nicholson, they did not know which one was going for it, so Cahill will stand on safely at first.
Yeah, you talked about earlier just those errors that have really plagued Sandy Valley this game. That's another prime example. You got the shortstop and center fielder not really communicating out there, and for error number, I believe, is that 4?
That would be number
for Sandy
4.
Valley here. So just a little bit of not quite good communication out there results another runner on first base.
Petro will hold Cahill at first. Do a good job keeping it in front of her. Kobaki is in. Ground out, fly out for her.
Yeah, Petro doing a nice job blocking that and keeping them close because if she lets that ball go, it's going to rip.
1-0, foul to the right side. Aidan's car, maybe. Of course, our backdrop, Sandy Valley and Ridgewood baseball going on. Beautiful night at the park, no matter if you're here for the softball game or the baseball game. Kobaki back up the middle, and that's going to be a sharply hit single. 2 runners on.
Boy, there's a rocket right up there. I think it went right off the glove there of Bellamede right there. Unable to corral it, but a great shot right back to the pitcher into center field.
Addison Lammers. She has scored twice in this game, reached on a double in the second, then reached on an error.
And to your point, Nick, I think that's the only second hit that Bellamede's allowed up to this point.
It certainly is. Meade kick steals. Lammers off the cap of the bat. Gloved cleanly by Burke on to first for the force out. Now scrambling back in is going to be Cahill, who rounded wide over at third. She's in safely. So Lammers does get both runners into scoring position, but with 2 gone.
Yeah, we've talked about how many balls have gone off the end of the bats and had just those squirrely spins here and made life really difficult on Sandy Valley. You know, right there, McKenna Burke doing a nice job staying with it because, again, that just had a ton of spin on it. It was tailing away from her. Nice job getting the second out.
Kira Schrocken sees the first one off the dirt, ball 1. Yeah, good recovery from Burke as she has had an error or 2 in the early parts of this game, but stayed with it with no problem.
She's probably thinking, man, if I just had a ball come hit hard to me and straight to me, I'd be okay. It's all these little squirrely things.
Schrock ground ball. Burke gloves it, gets it out,
Great
and will
play.
get the out at first. So Ridgewood will strand 2 on the base path. Sandy Valley coming to the plate, down by 2. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
7-8-9 coming up for the Sandy Valley Cardinals. You're locked into high school softball on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It is the bottom of the 5th inning. Cardinals still looking for some momentum here and string together a couple hits here, Stump. It's been some tough going. Addison Lammers has had a great game on the mound.
Yeah, she's done a great job on the mound. And the base runners that Sandy Valley has, again, they just have not been able to get them moved forward. So, again, a lot of that has to do with the pitching right now, and Addison Lammers just having a a great game on both sides, both the pitching mound and the offensive side right now. But again, we've seen how Sandy Valley's been able to score runs in short spurts. So you're coming down here to the bottom of the fifth, and if you're going to do some damage, it's time to get started.
River Ike, Grayson Winters, and Eliana Cox 2 up. Lammers so far has been dealing 10 strikeouts so far for her to this point. She'll rock and fire. First one's on the outside corner. Ike struck out her only other time up.
I appreciate these umpires, too, when the umpire behind the plate, when he's got a strike, that hammer goes up quick right now. So we appreciate that happening.
There's a bunt attempt by Ike who gets it down, but Lammers has no problem going on to first for out number 1.
And Lammers got off the plate really, or the mound really well there, getting the first out. Again, she nice play there.
Next up at the plate, Winters, who flew out to center the first time up. I'm doing a little double duty right now.
You are doing a little double. I'm actually impressed right there. They didn't have to do the old the walk out to the
No, we literally chased him out of the press box today. That's what happened.
He is coming back, right?
Probably not. First offering to Winters is too high, ball 1. We give him a lot of grief, you know that?
We give him a lot of grief, and undeservedly so. He does a great job for Claxon Communications. He's just a lot of fun to have up here. We won't tell him that, but
1-0, too high again. Winters a good hitter's count. Sandy Valley still looking for their first base knock. Only base runners. They've had 3 of them, but they've all been from walks.
Yeah, so I guess we ought to tell Casey if something gets screwed up the production here in the next minute or two, it's actually not his fault.
Swung on and missed by Winters. It's now 2-1. Yeah, no, Casey, don't listen to him. It's still Aidan doing this.
Wait, is this an inning walkout? Is this a protest or something?
2-1 outside. Good job by Winters being patient. Righty-lefty matchup. I mean, historically speaking, you'd say give advantage to the batter here, but and it's kind of proven true because Winters not biting on anything on the outside, just off the outside corner, I should say, from Lammers.
Yeah, great discipline up there, making the count in her favor right now.
Too high. 4th walk issued by Lammers. 4th base runner on for the Cardinals. Cox coming up to the plate.
Eliana Cox playing center field, doing a nice job out there tonight. Struck out the 3rd inning there.
Lammers kick, steals, too high. Some of these rise balls and ones up in the zone. It's kind of taking a little bit of time for Sandy Valley, but first time through the order, maybe bit on a few of those, but they've shown a lot more patience the next time through.
Yeah, I think it's a good point right now. And, again, doing the things to get on base. Grayson Winters on first base on a walk right here. And Eliana really making her walk, going ahead of the count, 2-0.
Another good hitter's count again. Second straight batter to reach a 2-0 count. Winters getting a decent lead over there at first.
Yeah, Sandy Valley, again, doing a nice job making Addison work here this inning.
2-0 is inside, but it was fought off there. It's going to be a ground ball picked up by Lammers, and she'll get the fielder's choice out at first. So a runner will be in scoring position, but 2 gone.
You know, one of the things we've seen it a couple times tonight, Addison Lammers does a nice job getting off that mound. Moves really well right there. Got another prime example of getting caught right off the fist, and that ball really spinning, doing a nice job. Nice toss to first base for the 2nd out.
Top of the order, it's Nicholson, who has a pair of strikeouts in this game. Chance to get her team on the board. First offering to her, swung on, popped up, straight up. Schrock looks for it, makes the grab for out number 3. A fantastic job by Schrock to hang on to it as we will move things right along into the top of the 6th inning. Generals still lead 2-0. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Prue Fichuk leading things off for the Ridgewood Generals. Up in the count 2-0. Ridgewood leading 2-0. Thanks for joining us here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Top of the 6th inning. It's been a pitcher's duel to this point. Fichuk swings and misses. Actually said she fouled it straight down into the dirt. It's now 2-1.
Getting Bellamy with a nice off-speed pitch there, keeping her off balance right now. 2-1 count here. Nobody out. Top of the 6th.
Swung on. That's a tapper to Nicholson. High hop at Show Have It in her chest. On to first and not in time. There have been some crazy bounces of this ball on the infield off the Ridgewood bats.
Yeah, Peyton Nicholson doing a nice job there. Again, I'm going to give her a single for that one. Took a nasty little hop there, but she did a nice job staying in front of it. Knocked it down right there. Good play to first. Just Prue just a little bit too quick and got on first base there.
And I think we have a courtesy runner who is coming in for Fichuk. I do not know who it is, though, because they have the hoodie on.
Yeah.
They don't have the jerseys.
We got to make a OHSAA rule for us announcers when you're a softball team. I don't care how cold it is.
Well, sometimes the officials will holler it out. He's currently talking to the Sandy Valley dugout.
Oh, she's going to bat here.
Also a pinch hit.
Looks like Ryland Medley.
Well, the designated player was Ryland Medley, who was due up, but now in. I'm not sure who it is. Oh, our apologies.
Yeah.
So Meade is ready. First delivery going to be a bunt attempt. It's a nice one, but it is bounces off of her as she comes out of the batter's box. They're going to say she was still in the batter's box. That was
close.
So it will just be a strike.
Yep, that was close right there.
Foot was still in the box.
Yeah, just
you ever see the crazy dance moves that some players can break out when they're trying to avoid that ball?
I said we've seen a lot of funky spins on this ball right here right now. So
another bunt attempt is going to be foul. Now 0-2. Trying to get Fichuk into scoring position. Generals have done a good job so far with the small ball. That's kind of what's led to their 2-0 lead. They've been bailed up, or they've benefited from a couple errors, I should say, but they have not been afraid when runners are on base. Go ahead and bunt them over.
Well, it's a combination of both that, playing nice, putting pressure on Sandy Valley, make those defensive plays, and just haven't been able to up to this point.
Big lead from Fichuk, but will scramble back in as the next offering was too low. I don't think Petro has let a single ball by so far to this point.
No, she's done a great job being the wall up there and, again, taking them, knocking that ball right down there, keeping them on base right there.
1-2 is fouled away.
Tell you, Petro behind the plate, she's always been kind of one of those, you love to have her on her team. She's kind of done all the dirty things that you need, not the dirty, but the hard things that you need on a team. That's great to have, on the basketball team or the softball team. And she's a heck of an athlete right now, and Sandy Valley's lucky to have her in multiple sports.
That's what you want from behind the plate is a, yes, coach, what do you need done?
Absolutely.
It's 1-2 count as the next one was fouled away as well. 1-2 again, too low, on the inside corner at the knees. Throw down as it's past the first baseman, but Fichuk will stand back in there. So one gone. Strikeout called on the inside part of the plate. Up next, Anna Troyer. Troyer reached on a fielder's choice, had an RBI the last inning. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the last batter was Kaylee Kunze, but I could be wrong.
Could be.
I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
There's a shot.
And if we're wrong, let us know. Stump, what's your phone number? And they can call you.
Nick McWilliams at gmail.com.
Popped up. Whoop, you're more than welcome to email that email address. I won't get the email, but it's 0-2 now to Troyer. Somebody who owns that email address will be happy to hear from you, I
Wonder
guess.
what's going on.
Yeah. The 0-2. Just off the plate.
Man, how many Nick McWilliams can there be? Oh, boy.
I don't know. I'd like to think Stump only one.
In all our hearts, absolutely. Absolutely.
I can tell it's getting later in the season when this is what it sounds like. Meade's ready for her 1-2. Swung on, right side. Second baseman in Burke trailing towards the line and will make the grab for out number 2.
Hey, great hustle there. She covered a lot of ground over there, probably about 10 feet in foul ball territory. So great hustle by McKenna Burke there to get the second out.
Lexus Starkey, the first baseman, back in. Fly out, ground out for her.
Yeah, hit the ball good both times. Unfortunately for her, just not able to get on the base.
First offering too low. Of course, want to thank Wayne Dorr for replays on our live streams this season. If you got a garage door, don't try to fix it yourself. Call the experts at Wayne Dorr.
That's some solid advice, man. They got some springs in those things. Look at that hit.
Back up the middle. What a glove, and almost holding on to it was Nicholson, but it squirts away. Standing on safely will be Starkey.
Peyton Nicholson, great play there, laying out to try to get the last out. And unfortunately, the softball popped out of her glove.
That was going to be a seeing eye single back up the middle. It actually hit Meade's glove. Then Nicholson had it for just a minute, was trying to reach over and tag second, but just couldn't hold on to it. Back to the top of the order, Caden Slaughter up.
We almost had a Wayne Dorr replay on that one.
Meade's ready, a lot of fouls in the wing.
I think Aidan's going to request, anybody, Joe, Chris, anybody but us next game.
Even somebody who doesn't even work for us. He'll just follow him around with the computer. 1. Swung on. That was a hard hit ball down the right field line, but it hooks foul.
Good. Bell and Meade, down 2-0 here, but again, has pitched a really solid game. Only giving up a few hits right now, but just hanging in there, keeping Sandy Valley in to this point.
By my count, I've only got 3 hits so far that she's forfeited, which I gave that. We've given the last 2 as hits because of how sharp they were hit. There's a ground ball. Nicholson over to her right, grabs it, gets the force out at third. So we will move things right along into the bottom of the 6th inning. Still a 2-0 ball game. Cardinals looking to crack through on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at PacDrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio.
We have completely lost control here in the press box. There's got to be like monoxide poison or something up here.
Well, open the door.
The way these guys are.
Oh, Lord. Hey, it's Nadia Douglas on, and she nearly beats it out on the ground ball to second, but she will be out number 1 to start off the bottom of the 6th inning. Up next, Bella Mead. Reached on a walk, stole a base her last time up in the 4th inning.
Tell you, right there's been the difference at this point, Nick and Cahill. She's easy for me to say. Again, nice solid play there at second base right there, the first out, and got a lot of solid defense right behind her right now.
Lammers, her first offering to Mead is popped in the middle of the infield. Shortstop comes in, can't make the catch, and Mead's going to be safe. Lammers was looking up. Shortstop came charging in. I'm not sure if Lana called her off or if Lammers was just going to let her shortstop take it over. So Mead will stand on safely. So Teresa Petro, strikeout and a walk for her, was stranded on first in the 4th inning. I think they're might be talking to the shortstop after that dive, maybe favoring the knee a little bit. Base umpire asking her, those, whenever you're laying out like that, ground is not that forgiving, unfortunately.
Yeah, she went a long way right there, and great hustle by her. I'd like to see that out of your shortstop right now, but yeah, kind of stuck that knee a little hard in the ground right there. And
giving a couple head nods, and you know these girls, they want to finish out a game no matter what. So Petro at the plate. It was a heck of an attempt from Lana. She got a lot closer to it than I would have imagined when that was first hit in the air.
She was probably the furthest from it when it started, and great hustle.
Petro, it pulls the bunt back. Throw down, not going to be in time from Schrock. A good throw down, but Mead with her second stolen base. Petro did pull the bat back, but it was a strike on the inside corner.
Again, Bella Mead doing everything she can do. Again, on base twice here, the second time here in the 6th inning, and her second stolen base starts the inning off all in second base.
Owen swung on and pulled foul again. Petro out in front of it. We have not seen from Lammers, maybe I'm dialing it up here, we have not seen from Lammers many off-speed pitches. And considering how out in front of that was Petro was on that pitch, maybe looks to go to that. But now if Petro waits back on it, we could have a tie ball game.
I said up to this point, whatever she's been doing, I would not change a thing right now. She's been as effective as they come.
Well, Petro cranks it down the left side, but it's well foul. Now you see what I was saying.
All right, maybe not throw that pitch again.
Well, don't worry. It just landed.
Yeah, that did not need any help to get out. That ripped right out of here.
The 0-2. There she did go. We'll take a little something off of it, but it ran too far inside. All right, now you don't throw it again. 2-0 ball game. Generals lead the Cardinals. Great IVC softball showdown here live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Thanks to all of our presenting sponsors making the spring season possible. Lammers 1-2 to Petro. Swung on, popped up, right center, trailing towards the wall, and that is going to be just short of the wall. Rounding third and coming home is Mead. Petro's going to hold up at second with an RBI double that cuts the Ridgewood lead in half.
Again, great hit right there. Great patience by Petro right there. Again, went down 2 strikes, no balls, and again able to get that one in the right center field. And first run in for the Sandy Valley Cardinals.
Logan Maley will stand in. Pair of strikeouts for her. It was only a matter of time, you knew, for the Cardinals whenever they were going to get a hard-hit ball like that was staying fair. And Petro going opposite field for the RBI double. First one's fouled off by Maley.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of games like that, Nick, where the teams just have not been able to touch the pitcher at all, and all of a sudden it's that one spark right there. And again, we'll see if Petro can light it up for the rest of the team there and see if they can get her in off of second base.
0-1 from Lammers. Swung on. Line drive over the second baseman's head. Right fielder's going to try to cut it off. Petro's coming home, and the throw is not going to be in time. Now advancing on to second, and in there safely is going to be Maley.
Tell you, I think everyone kind of expected him to throw it into second base there and kind of caught the catcher.
Now we're actually going to have some communication because There was a collision at home plate as Schrock and Petro ran into each other. Now, if Schrock's in the base path, they might award Maley third base there, depending on what this conversation's about. Schrock explaining to her team, or to her coach, where she was standing on the plate. Regardless, it's going to be a 2-2 ball game. And I think that's all the conversation was, just in the incidental contact or such, and Schrock was fine where she was. I think that's actually what they are telling head coach Amber Bates. It happens from time to time. You don't like to see that. Petro just coming home, and Schrock might have been going up to try to make a play on that ball.
I think it kind of caught everybody off guard there. You know, we thought they were going to throw it right into second base there. And, again, not allowing Logan Maley to kind of go to second base. So here we go again, 2-2, second base, 1 out.
McKenna Burke up, tie ball game. All of a sudden, a brand new look to this ball game for the Cardinals. Burke has struck out twice. She'll cut on the first one and miss. Could not have placed that ball better if you're Maley either, just right over the outstretched glove of Cahill.
No, both of the last two hits have been right center field. They're hit hard. Great batting. Way to come back.
Next offering, swung on, popped up, center field. Center fielder gets under it and will make the grab. Throw comes in, was a little bit high, but Lammers backs it up. So Burke's fly out to center field, gets the second out of the inning. River Ike will now come in. Ike, a strikeout ground out. Well, you never know in softball, do you?
That's the greatness of this, and how many times have we seen this? It's just the mentality that these teams have is they're just never out of it.
First offering was too low. Schrock plucked it right off the plate.
Again, Addison Lammers having a great game to this point. And again, not that she's throwing bad pitches. Again, they've really done a nice job of tearing in and getting that ball.
1-0 was cut on as Lammers went upstairs. Well, I was going to say immediately following the game because it would be coming next inning potentially, but now we don't know the tie ball game. However, Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show is upcoming. We'll award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game and bring you a breakdown of this one. Next offering is on the inside corner, strike two. And as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, all of these players get to refuel and recharge with some ice-cold chocolate milk, courtesy of the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Foods, the official drink of the OHSAA.
Yeah, if this game keeps going like this, may have to send some of that up here for refreshments.
1-2 just misses the outside corner. Sorry, just a bit outside. Is that better?
There it is. There it is.
Okay, but the difference here is Ricky Vaughn couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, so that really did just miss.
Nobody's playing wild thing coming out of center field either.
2-2. Swung on, Tapper down the first baseline, fielded by Lammers, who will tag Ike out on her way down to first. But we got a tie ball game and a brand new ball game here from Sandyville. Top of the seventh inning, 2-2. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Tie ball game into the seventh inning, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. High school softball lives right here thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Right Mark Roofing, and the Keim Home Center in Charm. Visit the fine folks in Charm, too, if you're looking for a little spring rejuvenation, as we could say, to your home.
Tell you, speaking of rejuvenation, Sandy Valley Cardinals rejuvenated after that half inning, tying it up, and here we go in the 7th inning, tied 2-2.
It is 2-3-4 at the plate. First one's a ball to Cahill. She has ground out and then reached on 2 errors, so she's been on base safely, but is still been on base safely twice, but is still looking for her first hit. Ground ball down the left side, goes foul. Coach Bates in the third base coach's box looking to do the soccer technique.
Yeah, it's come on, you got to move your feet there and get in front of the ball there. And
hey, if you're an infielder, as long as you knock it down.
That's a good point.
Meade ready. 1-1, too far outside. Brand new life out of that Cardinals dugout. It had been kind of quiet the last few innings, but after they tied the ball game, suddenly a little bit more chirping, a little bit more liveliness as they took the field. There's going to be a line drive that's going to fall perfectly over the shortstop's head. Cahill with a leadoff single.
Tell you, big hit right there just from the mental lift of it. You just, got the game tied 2-2, and again, great hit right up left center field there for Micayela Cahill.
Ava Kobaki will be in. Ground out, fly out, and a single. If you remember, in the 5th inning, she went right back up the middle, right over the head of Meade. She would love to replicate that again. First delivery, outside corner, but it was just too low. Ball 1.
Said if you're Ridgewood, you'd love to try to steal a base here in second, but you see who's behind second base with Petro, and she's going to make it very difficult for that to happen.
Got to watch how far you're getting off of first, too. We've seen her just once so far today with a snap throw down to first. I think it was actually Cahill she tried to get. Kobaki goes up the middle, and it's into the glove of Burke, who's on to first for a double play as Cahill took off, thought it was fine in the gap, but a great play by Burke has 2 outs in the top of the 7th.
I tell you, we've seen some of these spinning balls really mess with the McKenna Burke, but last couple innings she's had some great plays and covered a bunch of ground right there and get the double play turned.
So Addison Lammers will stand in. A double, reached on an error, and ground out. Well, and if you're Cahill, you saw that frustration. Once she turned around, she knew exactly what had happened. Lammers cuts and misses as Meade went to the outside corner and got it past her.
But even when that ball left the bat, we thought, man, that's got a shot going up. And, man, she covered a ton of ground there, Burke, that is. And got a nice catch.
It's a cross-body catch, too, which very difficult depending on how that ball is trailing or tailing. Meade's next offering to Lammers. That's going to be a fly ball out to the right side, and it is caught for out number 3. Sandy Valley has the chance to walk it off at home. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Bottom of the 7th inning on the way from Sandy Valley High School, 2-2, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Ridgewood Generals will look to lock it down, as will Addison Lammers on the mound. But Sandy Valley rolling with some momentum. Not only that big last inning, in which coming around to score was both Bella Meade and Teresa Petro to set up this tie ball game, but some great defense there in the top of the 7th has new life for the Cardinals. At the plate, Gracelyn Winters, the left fielder, fly out and a walk for her, was eventually stranded on second back in the 5th inning. Lammers ready, and her first offering is going to be cut on and missed. She went hot with the high heat again.
Whew, Lommer's not messing around there. You said it, man. It came out of there quick.
Well, it's getting colder. The sun's starting to set more. Now the 0-1. Right there at the knees, strike two. Lommer's operating quickly. Winters slips behind 0-2.
You know, you said earlier the sun going down here, it'll be interesting. You know, the ball goes to the right side of that field and make a throw to first base. You're going to be looking right into that sun. Is that going to impact the quality of play we're seeing on the field right now?
Next offering was high and outside. Do not have a score update from the baseball field yet. We were going to get somebody on that, but fell to the wayside a little bit. 1-2. Swung on and missed as Lommers ties up Winters for out number one.
Right now, this game's too good right now to get an update over there.
That was what I was referring to. Eliana Cox is in. Strikeout, ground out for her. Lommers rocks, fires. First one's too high. For as well as Lommers has pitched in this game, walks have been a bit of an issue. I believe has issued, actually I take that back. Well, nope, she has issued 4 of them. Counting is not always my strong suit there, Stump.
Yeah, figuring where you went to school, I understand that.
Next one's too low. It's 2-0. By the way, he's not referring to my high school alma mater. He's referring to my college, of course.
Hey, I just made a statement, that's all.
Yeah. Can't wait till football season. How's Sparty going to be this year?
Oh, dude, we're killing it. We're going all the way.
Yeah,
baby.
when there's no games being played. 2-0. Swung on and missed. I don't know how the Michigan State baseball program is or softball program.
They better get college sports under control here pretty soon.
2-1, swung on and missed as Lommers goes upstairs again. Has found a lot of her success high in the zone today. I know what you're referring to. We don't have enough time to go through that conversation.
We don't.
Lommers ready again. Sandy Valley dugout getting behind Cox at the plate. 2-2. Swung on. Blooper. Center field. Cahill can't get it at second as it goes just over her head. So a one-out base runner, winning run, will stand on at first.
There is a true seeing eye single.
We've seen a couple of those hits today that just you couldn't throw it out there in a better spot.
Throw it better.
Back to the top of the order, Peyton Nicholson will stand in. 2 strikeouts and a pop-out for her.
But again, the clutch batting by Eliana Cox right there. Again, had 2 strikes on her and able to fight that off into short right center field.
Too high, a little inside as well. Schrock throws down to first, but Cox dives back in safely.
Here, Sandy Valley doing a great job, just putting a little bit of extra pressure on the Ridgewood team here right now, and especially Addison Lommers, and we'll kind of see what happens here.
Would be a huge win for Ridgewood here around the mid parts of the season if they could find a way here and get out of this half of the inning. As for Sandy Valley, would keep their current hot streak alive. Next one to Nicholson was just out of the zone as well. Now 2-0. Next delivery swung on, left side. Kobaki is going over for it, but it's just going to get out of play.
That hit our cameraman in the shin there. Did he take one for the team? I think
she's smiling. I think everything's okay.
She did good. You
2-1
got to focus on that camera right now there, and to heck with the consequences.
Take
nice
one
job.
for the team. You got to make sacrifices sometimes. Yeah, that kind of thing.
There you go.
2-1. Too high again. Nicholson up in the count, 3-1.
I'd be interested what the coaching staff for Sandy Valley does. Again, you'd love to try to send her to second base, but Lommers, again, to your point, just getting a little bit out of the zone right now, forcing her to work.
3-1. Swung on, popped up, center field. Center fielder charging, will reach up and will make the grab for out number 2. Making that catch out there in center was Fichuk. Great job reading that and squeezing it, and we'll keep Cox over at first. Nadia Douglas is in. She walked in the first and has ground out twice since then.
Yeah, Fichuk doing a good job, like you said. That wind blowing right across the left field right now. She came straight in and really did a nice job of tracking that ball all the way in for the second out. It's a big out for the Ridgewood Generals.
First offering just a touch low. I know we've said this a couple times, but what an absolutely gorgeous night. A little chilly, but absolutely gorgeous night for tonight's presentation of high school softball.
And to that point, the people really came out in droves here to watch both the softball game and the baseball game here.
Schrock with another throw down, not in time. Next offering to Douglas was out of the zone, so it's 2-0.
Kira Schrock doing a nice job behind the plate there, too. Addison Lammers has been, doing a great job of being all over the plate, keeping Sandy Valley off balance there, and it also keeps the catcher off balance there. But Kira Schrock doing a great job there.
Now the 2-0. Too high again. I would assume if you're Douglas and the Sandy Valley coaching staff, it's going to be a take all the way, but we'll wait and see.
Take all the way and make her work.
Lammers with another deep breath, ready again.
Just a lot of tension right now in this game.
3-0. That's going to be on the outside corner for a strike. Douglas tried to do the nice sell job and take ball 4, but Blue says, no, come back. Look, you got to be convincing.
Hey, you got to try it. Can't hurt.
3-1. Swung on, popped up, left side, Kolpaki going back and will make the grab. And we got free softball on the way from Magnolia. Big Z Sports will be back for the 8th inning. It's Ridgewood and Sandy Valley deadlocked at 2 right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
5, 6, 7, 2 up for the Ridgewood Generals. Extra innings now from Sandyville.
We got extra softball here, and we're giving Aidan some extra geography lessons here of Northeast Ohio.
No one's going to understand that than anyone who's sitting in here in the press box, but that's okay.
Nope.
First offering is cut on and missed.
It's okay.
Schrock swings through it. Schrock reached on an error in the second, popped out, ground out since then. Both of these pitchers right now have done a phenomenal job. Only 4 hits have been given up by Meade to this point. Next offering, swung on and missed as she goes to the outside corner. Schrock couldn't make contact. So Meade's only given up the 4 hits, and by my count, Stump, only 4 hits given up by Lammers, too.
It's been a great game here to this point, and got some extra innings here. But again, really impressed how Sandy Valley's fought through the errors. Mm-hmm. You know, again, that's been the big difference to this point, allowing Ridgewood their 2 runs off 4 errors I think we have right now. But, again, really sticking to their game plan and getting the first out with the strikeout there.
Schrock is sat down, and it will bring up Fichuk. One thing that I'm sure is haunting the Generals right now, that left on base category, they have left 7 on base to this point.
Yeah, that's good. Bellamede has a lot to do with that right now. But yeah, That's another thing to look at in this game.
Outside corner at the knees to Vichuk, strike one.
And Bella Meade seems to be getting stronger as we're going on here, too.
We have seen that before from her.
She's really turned it up a notch.
Which is incredible considering she is only a sophomore. Meade's 0-1. Lost the handle. It goes too far outside. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Get those notifications on. Coming up, we've got more high school baseball, softball, track and field, all that good fun stuff on the way. Coming up on Friday after this offering, we'll let you know. Next one from Meade is fouled off down the right side. So now 1-2. Coming up on Friday, weather permitting, as these always go, of course, in the spring season. High school baseball from Janayton as Indian Valley welcomes in Newcomerstown for a crossover IVC showdown. Then in softball, it is going to be a doubleheader as we've got Harrison Central hosting Sandy Valley Saturday morning. New Philadelphia welcomes in Tusky Valley on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Next one is fouled away down the right side.
That New Philly Tusky Valley softball game ought to be pretty good. Both teams seeing a lot of success right now. That's going to be a good game. It seems like wherever we go, Nick, we always got good games, though, we've been blessed with right now. This is another prime example. Extra innings, 2-2, and you just feel the tension's been ratcheted up a little bit. These pitchers doing a nice job bearing down, and who can break through here?
Meade lost the handle. It's now 2-2.
You think she wanted that one?
Oh, I'm sure.
Threw that one about as hard as you could, and maybe just a slight overthrow on that one.
Vichuk back in, a 2-2. Meade getting some heat back into the fingers. She'll rock and fire. Too low again. Ball 3, Vichuk actually tossed the bat off to the side. She thought it was ball 4. Smiled over to her coach, and Amber Bates.
Hey, doesn't hurt to try,
no,
right?
We
talked about that last time. Doesn't hurt to try.
Meade ready again. Her 3-2. Cut on and missed. Punch out number 2 this inning. And Meade quickly working through Ridgewood in extra innings.
Tell you, Meade with a great job of coming back there right now. Got ahead of the count there. Went to full count right at the end there. Able to get her third strike and second out for the inning.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it's Rylan Medley back in. She had a pinch hitter for her back in the 6th, but I believe she's back in now. I believe I heard re-enter, so she'll come in at the plate. Medley in her 2 plate appearances earlier, a strikeout looking and a walk for her.
Rylan Medley comes back in for the Generals after being substituted out earlier in the game.
That's definitely Rylan Medley, our announcer here. Made it official.
Meade ready. She'll rock and fire. Swung on. Line drive. Losing some speed. Center fielder comes in and can't make the grab. And that will be a 2-out base knock for the Generals.
Tell you, Eliana Cox coming there trying to get almost a layout play by Sandy Valley there. Great attempt right there. And they do a nice job keeping her on first, but Rylan Medley again with the nice knock there.
Anna Troyer in. Strikeout, pop-out, hit a fielder's choice with an RBI earlier. Leading run standing over on first. First offering is in the dirt. Petro digs it out again.
Yeah, Troyer responsible for the second run here. Knocking it in.
One-0 offering swung on, tapped foul down the right side. Comes back to it again, Stump. We say about making the plays you need to make and no unforced errors, or at least if you do have some unforced errors, not making the other team be able to capitalize that much on them. So when you get to this point of the game, you start wondering who's going to be the one who steps up, as there's going to be a base knock for Troyer. Now 2 on with 2 out.
Man, nice two-out hitting here by both Medley and Troyer here. And see what we can brew here. We got Alessa Starkey coming up here and seeing what damage we can do.
Starkey, her last time up, delivered a single.
Yeah, one thing we talked, again, sun's starting to go down there, and I got about 46 degrees on the old phone here right now, so a little bit of chill here. And
it's like a balmy 60-something in our press box right now.
It's nice up here.
Check swing, appeal down. Well, home plate umpire said strike. I thought he appealed, instead that he pointed to the batter. Well, now we're going to have a conversation. I thought he went down for the appeal, and
they're going ball.
I was going to say, well, who's getting the ruling? I believe, it was the miscommunication. He was pointing at the batter. We thought he was pointing at the base umpire instead. So now it's 1-1 as the next one ran out of the zone. Base umpire was thinking, oh, man, I haven't had the chance all game long. Meade ready again. 1-1. Outside corner, strike 2 is called. Meade looking to operate out of a jam. She has slammed the door multiple other times this game, looking to keep that rolling. The 1-2. Swung on, popped up, right side, right fielder looking to track it, gets under it, and will make the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Cardinals due up to the plate in this 2-2 ball game, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind. And there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
The milk
3-4-5 due up on the Big C Sports YouTube channel. What was that, Stumpy?
I say, man, I'm going to need some of that chocolate milk up here pretty soon.
Bella Meade, Teresa Petro, and Logan Maley on the way up for the Cardinals. Sandy Valley, another chance to walk it off on their home field. Been a great job by the Cardinals to battle back in this thing. First offering from Lommers is too far outside, ball 1. Meade in this game struck out, then walked and stole a base, then delivered a single, stole another base, and came around to score to start the Cardinals' rally that tied this game back in the 6th inning. Lommers' next delivery was a high one. Meade went after it, skies it to the left side of the infield. Racing in is going to be Lana to make the grab for out number 1. Boy, that was up there.
I said she had enough time to grab one of the milks, drink it before that one came back down. Like, holy mackerel.
Petro, a strikeout, a walk, and then an RBI double back in the 6th inning. She eventually came around to score on the Logan Maley single. Lommers inside, chases Petro a bit off the plate.
I tell you, with Bella Meade having the 2 stolen bases, that's a big out there for Lommers, keeping her off the base here, the bottom of the 8th.
The 0-1. Cut on, line drive down the left field line all the way to the fence. Petro is rounding first, looking for more, as she will hold up at second with a 1-out double. My goodness, did that ball get out into the outfield in a hurry.
Man, she has really lit it up here the second half of this game right now. The 6th inning having that RBI double, and right there another double on second, and she would be the winning run if she's able to get in.
Logan Maley, her last time up, an RBI single that tied the game, and she would love to deliver another one here. Only difference, not a tie this time. It would be a win as she swings and misses on the high heat from Lammers.
Had a nice single there, her last at bat.
Lammers ready. The 0-1. Too high. Tried to get Maley to chase the same one out of the zone, but she did not bite that time.
Boys game over the left field fence just ended there. We'll have to see if we can get you a quick score here.
I think they got started just a little bit earlier than we did over here as well. Lammers, 1-1. Inside, tails just inside off the plate now, 2-1.
Sandy Valley last couple innings done a really nice job being really patient at the plate and really making Lammers work here.
Lana ready. Lammers 2-1 offering to her is too low. It's almost past Schrock, who somehow is able to hold on to it and scramble back and throw down to third, keeps Petro at second. I think it might have come back and actually hit Blue there. Might have helped out Schrock a bit.
Oh, nice job by Petro there. The last thing you want to do is get thrown out when you're the go-ahead run at third base with one out. So nice job of staying patient there and staying on second base.
Lammers gets ready. Her 3-1. Swung on, and it was a jam job that was pushed down the right side, just foul.
Whew, that's got to feel good on the old hands.
Well, if you got a good enough grip, you might be all right, but drop it about another 5 degrees, and it's really going to be stinging. Full count, Lammers. Ready again. Maley, winning run, stands on second. Inside, tails just off the plate, ball 4, 2 runners on with just 1 out. McKenna Burke due up.
Ooh, good eye right there by Maley. Again, right off the inside part of the bat there. First and second, 1 out. Just takes 1 now.
Burke, a pair of strikeouts and a flyout. Swings at the first one. Lammers climb the ladder again. That's got enough velocity on it from Addison Lammers that unless you're deciding instantaneously pretty much to chase that high, go after that high one, you're not going to catch up to it. 0-1, swung on, fouled back towards us. You didn't flinch that time.
I did good on that one. And Lammers is a much different pitcher when she gets ahead. She's a lot more dangerous and ahead in the count right now.
Two runners on, 1 out, and a time called here by Burke. Hit to the outfield, given that we know Petro is not afraid to run, could end it. 0-2, swung on and fouled away. We'll do it again.
So you got the infield drawn in just a bit. Keep everything in front of them. Outfield playing normal depth right now.
Next delivery was high. Good hold by Burke. Didn't bite on the rise.
Yeah, that's a really good hold because those are tempting.
All the fans who are over there enjoying the baseball game have now turned their attention over here. Lammers next offering, swung on, popped up, right side, charging in. First baseman down to her knees and will make the grab. Will scramble back up and keep Petro at second. Heck of a play over there at first by Starkey.
Yeah, great play first of all, but second point, nice to be aware and making sure Petro's not going to third base. So, again, great catch right there, and with the awareness to to keep them where they're at.
River Aiken, 2 groundouts and a strikeout for her. Lammers, kick, steal, swung on and missed.
Tell you the great thing about this game right now, as good as it is, you got Lammers as a junior, you got Bellamete as a sophomore right now, and again, as good as this season is, we're going to be able to enjoy them for another year, hopefully next year.
The 0-1 swung on and fouled away. It was on the inside part of the plate and nearly fouled into the Sandy Valley dugout. Just a touch behind it.
That fence saying another life right there.
Winning run stands on at second. Ike at the plate. Lammers 0-2. Swung on and missed as Edison Lammers works out of it again. We now head on into the 9th inning from Sandyville. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Don't miss the buy one, get one free paint sale April 21st through 26th at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware. Transform your indoor and outdoor spaces this spring with best look interior and exterior paints. Our experts are here to help you make the selections you need to bring your project to life. Visit us at both Keim Home Center in Charm and Keim Mount Hope Hardware April 21st through 26th for our buy one, get one free paint sale.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
It's the 9th inning here from Sandy Valley High School, 2-2. We're going to find ourselves a winner at some point in this one. Sandy Valley and Ridgewood have been doing a great job going back and forth. It was the Generals who got out to the 2-0 lead earlier on in this ball game, thanks to a couple of errors, but also some small ball, and they were kind of cruising. Then all of a sudden, Sandy Valley in that 6th inning tied the ball game up, and since then we're back to that chess match again. It's the top of the order due up for the Generals, Lana, Cahill, and Kolbaki. Lana still looking for her first knock of the game and sees strike one on the outside corner. She has ground out twice, struck out. Actually, I take it back. She has ground out 3 times and struck out. Mead ready. Rocks, fires. Too low. Is that off the plate, I guess?
I think it was off the plate. And
took a very strange hop.
One of the few that we've seen make it past Petro, but at this point,
there's nobody on.
No big deal.
That's where they tell you, save your energy, catch. You don't need to hold that one up. You just want, unless you're showing off. 1-1. Swung on, back up the middle, and it's a leadoff single for Alana. Jumped on the fastball on the inside corner from Mead, and she'll represent the go-ahead run at first with Cahill at the plate. Another seeing eye single right in between right in between Mead and Nicholson.
Yeah, nice hard hit right up there, and there it is, your leadoff batter on.
Cahill, a single in the 7th inning, reached on 2 errors and ground out. So technically she's been on base safe 3 out of her 4 times so far. That sun's starting to set in our eyes too here.
Some of us are tall enough to have the top of the window shade.
Well, no, I'm still good if I stand up. There was a bunt attempt from Cahill. Might have fouled it back, but regardless, it's strike one. Yeah, thankfully I've got just enough. All right, the farther back I go, the worse it would be, right?
Yes. Don't stand on the table.
Could just do this. This looks comfortable for the rest of the game, right? 0-1, bunt attempt, couldn't get it down again. Did Cahill? Mead's been throwing it just off the outside part of the plate. Cahill kind of reaching for it, couldn't make contact. Mead is ready. Cahill digs in. The 0-2 Swung on, and that is a crazy cue shot off the end of the bat, and she'll be tagged out at first. Now very wide over at second was Cahill, but scrambled back in. Pardon me, that was Lana. And if you are Micayela Cahill, it could go down as a sacrifice, and there is no way in the world you would replicate that again. As she hit it off the end of the bat, it was careening foul and spun back into the field of play.
I said it actually started foul.
Almost.
Spun right back
hit
into
right on
there.
the line. And tailed back in. So not exactly how you drew it up, but you will take it. Runner in scoring position, Kobaki in. You and I saw the same thing on that spin. Back up the middle. Meade tries to backhand it. It bobbles away from her. She'll go on to first and get Kobaki. It will advance Lana on to third.
Lana kind of got there, stuck in the middle there, but again, Bellamy doing the right thing there, getting the out at first base for the second out.
2 away. Addison Lammers will stand in. She's been doing well on the mound. She has a double, has scored twice in this game, but after that double in the second inning has gone hitless since then. Corners will crash the lines. First offering for Meade is low. Here comes Lana Holmes. It's away from Petro, and she's safe. The pass ball scores Cadence Lana, and Ridgewood recaptures the lead.
Cadence Lana, again, nice job being right on the toes right there. As soon as that got past Petro there, she busted home quick, not even close. So good hustle there.
Petro had been having a phenomenal game behind the plate and keeping a lot of those low pitches down, but that one just took the wrong hop for her, and Generals take advantage. Lammer swings and misses at the next one. Couldn't get it on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, that ball he got past Petro was about 4 feet in front of the plate, just making it really difficult. She slid over and tried to block it, but to your point, Nick, just snuck past her.
1-1, too low. We're in extra innings, Stump. They really are going to enjoy that chocolate milk. No, Aidan, you don't. Yes, you get one, Aidan. By the way, Shannon also texted me and said, we've been giving you too hard of a time. You'll get some beef sticks tomorrow. Back up the middle goes Lammers. Nicholson has it at short. Short arms the throw, but it is plucked over at first on a nice dig. Generals recapture the lead 3-2. On to the bottom of the ninth from Sandyville. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
8-9-1 due up for Sandy Valley. Ridgewood leads 3-2. Live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. It's the bottom of the ninth inning. Whew. Sandy Valley battled back into this after being down 2-0. Tied it up. Ridgewood takes the lead on a passed ball as Cadence Lana streaks home. Grayson Winters, Eliana Cox, and Peyton Nicholson all due up for the Cardinals. Combined so far in this game, they've only been able to manage one hit this part of the order. We will see if they can step up in a big way here. Lammers still on the mound for the Generals. To this point, has only given up 5 hits. Will deal to Winters, too high, ball 1.
And the big factor, how Lammers has been doing again, is how does she get does she not get ahead of the count? When she gets ahead of the count, she's a lot better.
1-0. Swung on, popped up, left side, left fielder, trails in, makes the grab for out number 1. Staying with it out in left and handling it no problem was Troyer.
So a nice hit by Grayson Winters there. Again, just right to the left fielder right there. And Anna Troyer doing a nice job corralling that for the first out.
Next up, Eliana Cox, strikeout, ground out. Actually, her ground out was a fielder's choice and delivered a single in the 7th. Lammers kick steals and blows it right past her. Whew. Still plenty of zip for both Meade for Sandy Valley and Lammers for Ridgewood.
She did not leave any doubt there.
A 1 delivery. Cut on and pops straight back, and it will trail out of play. Boy, Kira Schrock from behind the plate and Ava Kolbaki from over at third were ready to run through that fence, so they could have got to that ball if it would have been an out.
They wanted that one bad. That's a big out right there if you can get it. But, again, how about Addison Lammers? Again, giving up 2 runs in the 6th inning. Again, how easy would it be to kind of sink your chin a little bit and feel bad for yourself? But she has come back these last 2 innings in the bottom of the 9th and really gotten some good quality pitches.
Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and there are 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
All right, I'm putting you on the spot, Nick. What number is that?
I believe that would be 193 for Miss Lammers.
I think she'd be okay with 194 and just getting out of this game with a win. We'll see if Peyton Nicholson keep that from happening.
Oh, I might have really bad counting, Stump, because you said she came into the game with 183, correct?
Yeah, because she would have had 6 for 189 there.
That's her 13th strikeout. So 196 is where she sits. It's an 0-1 count now to Nicholson. Swung on, put into play, little looping liner, and it's going to be a 2-out knock for Nicholson. Another ball that you cannot place any better as it goes right between the 5-6 hole. I have no idea how.
The thing, Nick, Peyton Nicholson's got some wheels there. So, again, are they going to send her and try to steal second here and try to get her in scoring position?
Nadia Douglas looking for her first knock of the game. She did draw a walk earlier on. Tying run stands on at first, winning run at the plate. Swung on and missed by Douglas. There is not a soul who has left this field, and no surprise.
That's difficult for the left-hand batters right now, staring into that sun.
0-1, put into play, line drive, and it's caught at short by Lana. And the Ridgewood Generals hold on in extra innings to pick up the 6-2 victory. What a ball game from Magnolia.
Wow.
Addison Lammers gets the win, pitching a full 9 innings tonight. And you got to tip your cap, too, to Bella Meade of Sandy Valley. What a showdown between these two pitchers, and what a ball game. And this is why we say how great IVC softball is.
We were wondering what was going to happen. Again, Sandy Valley, again, scoring a bunch of runs here as the last. And Lammers just doing a fabulous job of just shutting them down all game. Again, really give Lammers credit because you had Sandy Valley scoring those 2 runs in the 6th. Credit to Sandy Valley. Again, never giving up. Really had a tough time here getting the Lammers, but doing a great job of tying that game. And the Ridgewood Generals, again, pulling that one out 3-2.
We head on into your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Stay tuned because we're going to award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Final score, 3-2 Generals top the Cardinals. We'll be back right after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Into your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, 3-2, Ridgewood tops Sandy Valley. And what a ball game we had here on our YouTube channel. Huge thank you to all of our sponsors making this possible throughout the spring season. And a big thank you to the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Bueller's Fresh Foods, because both players from both sides of these teams will now get to enjoy some ice-cold chocolate milk to help recharge and refuel in the victory. Boy, it was a wild one. The Ridgewood Generals got the 2-0 lead thanks to some bunts, some small ball, a couple errors by the Sandy Valley defense, and it looked like the Generals were going to cruise from there. All of a sudden, Sandy Valley comes roaring back in the 6th inning, and they get a pair of RBIs knocked in there, one from Teresa Petro, one from Logan Maley. We had a tie ball game on into extras, and in the 9th inning, in the top of the 9th inning, it was Caden Solana who came home on a passed ball to score the winning run before it was locked down by Addison Lammers on the mound, who went the full 9 innings, as well as Bella Meade for Sandy Valley also went the full 9 innings. Great showing by both those young ladies on the mound.
Yeah, we had everything tonight. It was a great softball game. We got some extra innings here, but again, it really shows the true grit of both teams right now. And Ridgewood, again, losing their last 3 games. You know, it's easy to say, feel sorry for yourself. We're going to a good Sandy Valley team. They hit the ball, crazy. It's going to be a rough game, but really impressed just how they came to play. And for Sandy Valley, again, just a lot of grit showing from them. Really struggled their first 5 innings here and really bared down the 6th inning, got the 2 runs right there. So, again, you saw a lot of good attributes coming from both teams that can really take them to the postseason pretty far.
A big win for Ridgewood as it kind of maybe it could be a hallmark win in the early parts of the season, well, about the midway part of the season, I should say. For Sandy Valley, they've been on a hot streak lately, hit a bit of a speed bump here, but I'm sure they'll be back just as strong tomorrow, because both these teams actually play each other again tomorrow.
Play tomorrow, and to your point, Bella Meade pitched a great game. Only let up, 4 or 5 hits. And again, just had some defensive struggles, which isn't used to Sandy Valley. But if you're the coaching staff for Sandy Valley, you can fix those things. And I'm sure they will here in the next few games for the rest of the season. And again, be a real strong contender come playoff time here.
8 hits by Bella Meade were given up, just the 3 earned runs in that. Actually, I take that back. I believe only one of those was technically an earned run for her today. A couple of strikeouts for her. Overall, Ridgewood did put the ball in play. Wasn't necessarily a strikeout fest from Meade, but still pitched a fantastic game. On the other side of the coin, for Addison Lammers goes the full 9 innings as well, and she only gave up, Stump, I think by our count, 6 hits after that last hit there given up. 6 hits, 13 strikeouts. The victory on the mound, the 2 runs that were forfeited, and also at the plate, eventually came around to score twice in this ballgame in the earlier parts of that, and I think no surprise. What do you think?
Yeah, had a single and a double there and pretty much took control of the whole game. So our player of the game here, not much of a question here. Congratulations, Addison Lammers.
Yeah, getting that victory on the mound, 13 punch-outs, now sits at 196 for her career. So right on the cusp of that 200 mark as well. Great stuff from the junior. That'll do it here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio and, of course, also from the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We will be back in action on Friday as we bring you IVC crossover baseball. Indian Valley plays host to Newcomerstown. Tune in for pregame at 4:40, first pitch at 5 o'clock. A pair of softball broadcasts coming up on Saturday, one at 11 o'clock and one at noon. You can check out the Big Z Sports Facebook page for all of those updates with our schedule, or if there are any postponements related to the weather. Huge thank you to the Claxon Communications crew for all of their hard work tonight, making us look or sound a lot better than we actually are, and for sticking it out in the extra innings. And, of course, also for Aaron Stump. I'm Nick McWilliams. Don't go anywhere, Z Country. We'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one, Big Z Sports.